Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people, beautiful friends. How are you? I hope this finds you well. HadiaLoving.com is my webpage, and I'm here with Happy. Hadia and Happy. HadiaLoving.com is my webpage. I invite you to go on there and sign up for your sessions. I'm here to support you, help you with your life. I'm a life coach, fulfillment coach, and I support you in creating a better and better life through clearing, cleansing, releasing anything and everything that is in the way. Through your subconscious mind, inner child work, reframing your thoughts, reframing your feelings, noticing what's habitual and releasing the habits that no longer serving you. Through self-loving, self-caring, self-nurturing, empowering, owning your empowerment, owning consciousness, a victor, and releasing the victim consciousness. And today I want to talk to you about receiving people's criticism and how you receive people's criticism. It's really painful when people criticize us, for most of us, not everybody. When I was young, below 20, and in my early 20s, when people criticized me, it was excruciatingly painful. Even if they criticize me in good ways, like, oh, you're so beautiful. Or what is a pretty girl like you still single? That's the worst one. It's like, what? Is this a compliment or an insult? And when people would say, oh, you're so beautiful, I would feel shy and embarrassed. And I'm like, ah. So even if it was positive, it felt painful inside of me. And I took it on as a negative. And then I learned that criticism, in the perspective of using it to empower myself. The world around us, which is people, places, and things, give us information. They're our mirror. And not every criticism is about you. So what I learned to do is when someone gives me a criticism, say, oh, you're pretty, you're so loving, you're so kind, I would take it and look at it. I didn't take it inside of me. I just put it here in my hand. And I'm like, okay, is this true about me? Do I believe that this is true about me? And if it was true about me, I took it in and I'm like, what do I want to do with this information? Somebody just said, you are beautiful. Like, nothing. I'm just not going to do anything. Sometimes it depends on the person. If it was a person that I wanted to get close to, let's just say a woman, women compliment each other. I'm like, you know what? I want to be her friend. So I will smile and I'll say thank you. Or I would say, wow, you are beautiful too. Let's hang out sometime. If it was a guy that I was interested in, I would be like, thank you. I'll go to coffee. If I wasn't interested, I'd be like, thank you, I'm good. And I'll keep walking. And sometimes people criticize us negatively. Like they'd say, you're so jealous. You're so insecure. You're so stupid. Or things like that. So I would take that information and I would look at it and like, okay, am I a jealous person? Does this fit in who I am? And if it does, assess, do I like being jealous? Do I want to stay jealous? If I do, I keep it. If I don't, I'm like, okay, how can I shift this pattern of jealousy? Because it doesn't serve me. If it no longer serves me, I can release it. But it's up to me. So now I become in charge. You become in charge of your life. When people criticize you, they're giving you feedback. And you can thank them for the feedback, and you don't have to take it on until you assess if that feedback is true about you or not. Because the truth is, people's criticism and their feedback is about them 100%. It's about who they are, because we cannot see anything outside of us that is not inside of us. If a person tells you that you're jealous, they're a jealous person. If a person says, wow, you're so happy, they're a happy person. We cannot see anything that we don't experience inside of us, outside of us. If a person is calm and peaceful, I get that a lot. You're so calm, you're so peaceful. They are calm and peaceful too. It's also inside of them. If a person is always nervous, some people say that to me, and I'm a very calm person. You're so nervous, calm down. That's because they are nervous and calm. So I take that criticism and I turn it into feedback. and I turn it into constructive feedback. Whatever it is, you have the empowerment to say, okay, this is feedback, and it's constructive feedback. Is this true about me? Am I a nervous person? Am I a calm person? And if you find out that you are a nervous person, do you want to keep that nervousness? Does it serve you? So sit down and write about it. Write about all the times you are nervous in your life and how it affects your life. And assess, would it be different? Would your life be different if you were not nervous, if you were calmer, if you were peaceful? Would that serve you? Would you like to try that on? So I invite you to turn criticism into feedback and constructive feedback and use it to support your life. And when people say, you're so good at this, that's feedback. And then like if you're a good artist, or a lot of people get their careers from people's feedback. I got my career from people's feedback when I was very, very young. People would sit next to me and tell me their life stories. And I was little. I was like really little. I remember this when I was 4, 5, 6, 7, to the rest till now. And when I was little, I didn't know what to say, so I listened to them. And when I got into middle school, I had thoughts, and I learned, and I started giving my friends advice and people advice. And in high school, I became all of my friends' therapists. I was not a therapist, but everybody would come to me, oh, go to Hadia. Hadia will help you. Hadia knows what to say. Hadia knows what to do. And it eventually turned into a profession. I became a life coach. I do coaching because I give people homework. I give them action steps to shift their life, their thoughts, their feelings, their actions, their spiritual attraction or lack of. So notice what people say to you, not about you. So shifting your thoughts about things, it empowers you. It either empowers you or it puts you in victim consciousness. So when you're like, oh, they're talking about me, that's victim consciousness. When you say, they're giving me feedback, that's victor consciousness. You are in charge now of what's going on in your life. Because nobody has power over us unless we give it to them. We give away our power all the time. Stop giving away your power. Take your power back by how you allow things to land inside of you, to land in your body, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul. It is up to you. You can shift your perception on people's feedback or their judgment. If you say judgment, that's an ouch. That feels like a punishment. And write about it and assess, is this true about me? Is this not true about me? If this is true about me, do I want to do something about it? Do I want to keep it? Am I going to use it to empower myself? Just like the greatest chefs in the world, they were good cooks from when they were little, and people said, you're a great cook. And eventually it became a career. Comedians, people would tell the person, you're so funny. You're so funny. Go up on stage. And then they become great comedians. Listen to what people say to you, not at you, and use the information to empower yourself. Turn criticism into feedback, constructive feedback for yourself. Empower yourself. And as always, I love you. I invite you to go on my webpage, hadialoving.com, and sign up for your sessions. I'm here for you to support you. I love you. Love is given. Love is given. And I appreciate if you send love my way, and I receive your loving. And I want you to receive my loving. All of us are born loving, kind, beautiful, joyful, zestful, brilliant, creative, free, fun, playful. And we forget because we get hurt, and hurt people. We hurt ourselves, we hurt each other. You can intercept that and start remembering who you truly are. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Happy, say bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. We love you.